The only blemish on the ESPN card last night. What?
What?
Nah, because this hurt my soul. Hurt my soul last night. The matchup that they put with Richard Torrez.
Hey man, they building my guy. Hey man.
Man. Hey. Dude, okay, wait. Okay, so what let me get it out real quick. Give it I want to give it a break only because if you watch Richard's first 2 fights, it was like a fiasco.
The first fight especially.
The first fight especially, it was like, I don't know what was going on. Like he got cut from a wild headbutt and then the guy was just, kind of flailing all over the place and stuff like that. And just the whole stoppage was really awkward. How, Richard caught him a good shot and the guy fell. It was just a crazy matchup. And then the second one, a lot of people would have said that the fight ended early. It ended early, But when you look at this last fight, and how he just finished the dude off, man, I honestly feel like you probably think about the second fight, probably it's probably good. They probably stopped that fight early because he could have ended up like this last dude here.
Yeah.
And that, man, when he fell face first into the floor, I felt like, man, I hope this dude is okay.
Yeah.
That's my first instinct. My first instinct. I'm like, man, I hope he's okay. Then it turned him over. He still was motionless. Yeah. And then the camera zoomed in. And then you see him kind of tearing, like a tear go down his face, and he's still out. Yeah. I'm like, man, this ain't looking good.
And they was hitting him with ice, no reaction.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I didn't like it. I hated it.
Bring the cameras off?
Yeah, I think so. But I didn't hate that part. I hated the fact that they made that fight happen. Yeah. And so I've only had one fight in Cleveland my whole career, and initially we thought that the only fight we would be able to say, here's the replay right here, that last punch that he landed, he had the guy out. You see the replay, he has the guy out in the replay, and then you can see he throws a hook, and the guy's out, and then he comes back with the right hand. You're a fighter. You know what I mean? You can't pull back, and you can't not follow through with everything that you have been trained to do in that moment. But I just felt like when the bell rang, I wrote it down. This is just not fair. Yeah. Because I knew.
Wrote it down?
Yeah. Because dude coming to the ring, and I'm like, let me write this down right now because I already know this ain't going to be fair. Yeah. And it just wasn't fair. But to my point about me fighting in Cleveland, when I first turned pro, they said, my commission, it said that Cleveland has one of the harder commissions, or Ohio has one of the harder commissions in the States in terms of making matches for young fighters. And with my amateur pedigree, they didn't want me to fight anybody that didn't have any fights. They didn't want me to fight anybody that had a losing record. They didn't want me to fight anybody who had under 5 fights. And when you turn pro, a lot of times you're just looking for that. Let me get this young fighter in the ring and just give him a taste of what it's like to fight without a headgear. Let me give him a taste of what it's like to fight with 8-ounce gloves. There's methods to why they match us up with a 0-1 guy or a 2-5 guy when we first turn pro. There's methods to it, but in this specific case, and especially at heavyweight, again, to just kind of defend Top Rank, it's hard to match up heavyweights because you just don't know what you're gonna get, and that punching power at heavyweight is just it's on a whole nother level. Yeah. But at the same time, when I seen dude coming to the ring, I said, this ain't fair. This ain't what his
record.
I don't remember the guy's record, but to me it didn't matter. What I could see was the body language. Yeah. What I could see was the body itself. Yeah. And I could see that this guy shouldn't be in the ring with an Olympian.
4-3.
He's 4-3. He shouldn't be in the ring with an Olympian. And he had nothing for Torrez, So of course I'm happy to see Torrez get the win. I'm happy to see Torrez get out there and make the crowd yell and things like that, but you got to match him up much better and safer, not only for him, but safer for his opponents as well. And again, just going back to it, it's a tricky thing because his first 2 fights, like you said, they were fiascos. Yeah. His first fight, I was like, oh my Lord, I'm worried about this kid. You know what I mean? Because he's in the ring with somebody that was just liable at any point to throw a backhand or anything.
Right, yeah.
I hated that first fight for him.
And see how you say
shout out to Carson. He was sitting next to me when I was watching that fight. And I told him, I said, man, I'm worried for Richard Torrez.
Hey, he's still alive.
Oh, yeah, I know.
All right, because man, you acting like
should I FaceTime him?
No, but see how you said how the appearance of this last guy, I had you like kind of on the fence, like, oh, he shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
But you could say the same thing about the first two guys as well, too. The first two guys weren't, So honestly, it just feels like it's not more so about how the guys look, their body language. I felt like it was just a style. And the styles made the fight. And that specific style was just tailor-made for Richard. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I think it's time to, Richard, I think ultimate down the road, taller fighters going to be the...
Yeah.
Start putting him up in there with some taller, not as well fighters.
I actually disagree with you.
Yeah, there we go. I was
don't
just about to cut him off because he has the style for these taller fighters. And I've seen him. I've been on the team with him. I was on the USA team with him, and he fought nothing but tall guys. Tearing them down. Tearing them down. That left hand or right hand.
Yeah.
Both hands just like equally strong.
I worry about the boys, the ones.
I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, the ones.
I see what you're saying.
Not like, obviously, Wilder and Fury won't be there. But like, you got Anderson.
Yeah.
You got some ones that'll be there.
Oh, Anderson's the guy.
Anderson's tough.
But
He's the guy. And
certified
that ain't gonna
superstar.
happen for a while.
He's certified superstar.
But I'm just saying that at the end of the day, you're going to have to work. It's going to be, you can't just rush in like you do, over aggressive.
That's his style.
Yeah, that's a style.
It worked for him.
And he outworks a lot of his opponents.
Shawn Porter did that, and then
Right.
No, listen.
All right, yeah.
I'm giving you credit.
All right.
And then you knew that shit, you knew that style wasn't gonna work against Earl Spence.
Oh.
So it was It wasn't just I'm coming in. That shit ain't gonna work against the elites. Oh, that's easy work.
Use paying
That's
attention.
easy work. Yeah, that's easy. Let somebody just rush you like that. That's easy work, baby.
True.
That's easy work.
True.
But Richard got a long ways to go. Starting off the career right, undefeated. Let's see how high he can go.